Hey everyone, Miss Dempsey here. This is an updated lap guide for Autopolis with a 2016 Honda Raybrig NSX concept. Let's get this started. This first turn is already pretty difficult. So for this turn, you want to start to brake when your car is lined up with the orange tip of the barrier that is on the left. Brake in a straight line. When you start to turn, ease off on the braking pretty quickly, and when you hit the apex, slowly start to apply the throttle. Try to hit as little of the curb as you can to minimize the chance of spinning out. Right after you pass the path that is on the left, that is where you will start to brake. Brake hard for a moment, then ease off on the braking to half braking power until you hit the apex. Then go at half throttle and bring yourself to the middle of the track, because then you'll need to ease off on the throttle for these turns. Use a tiny bit of braking if necessary. Then for this hairpin right here, start to brake when your car is just about to hit the end of the curb that is on the right. Shift down to first gear and be very careful to not accelerate when you're hitting the inside curb. Just try not to hit it at all to reduce the chance of spinning out. Straighten your car out before you start to fully accelerate. When you start to turn, start to ease off on the throttle. Try to stay as close to the inside of the track as you can. Control your throttle until you approach the start of the curb that is on the other side of the track. Once your car is pointing towards it, that is when you can start to fully accelerate. Start to brake right before you pass the second left arrow sign that is on the right side of the track. Brake in a straight line, and the moment you want to start to turn, start to gently ease off on the braking. This is to try to make sure that the car doesn't slide at all. When your car is halfway through the turn, gently start to apply the throttle. Be very careful about applying the throttle suddenly, as that can cause the car to want to lose control. Brake when your car is about to reach the 50-meter sign on the left. Brake hard for a brief moment of time, then ease off on the braking and try to get the car to rotate around. When you hit the apex, quickly get on the throttle. For these turns, it's all about throttle control, so ease off on the throttle, then go full throttle right here, ease off on it again, full throttle for a brief moment of time, then start to brake right around here. Slow down just enough, bring yourself down to second gear, and use a minimal amount of throttle to make sure that the car doesn't want to lose control. Get the apex of this turn on your left, and then you can start to fully accelerate. Be very careful right here, so you want to ease off on the throttle and slowly start to go into full throttle. When your car is halfway through the curb on the left, press a little bit on the brakes and try to get your car as close to the inside of the track as you can. And finally, when your car is pointing towards the corner of the grandstand on the other side of the track, you can start to fully accelerate and you are good to go.